Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia and welcome back to another episode of our Cao Cao Legendary Let's Play. We continue from turn 46 in the Harvest season of 199. Last episode, not much have happened. We basically decided what to do in the aftermath of our defeat against Dong Zhuo's forces, led by Lü Bu. More factions declared war on us because of their association with Dong Zhuo. But I feel like we're in a good place. We beat back Sun Ce and claimed Jianye, which was our original goal. And now we have the chance to fight back Dong Zhuo and reclaim our capital, as well as pick up a few territories like Yinchuan because Liu Dai declared war on us, and perhaps expand deeper into the central region as well because Liu Biao's forces declared war on us. So here we should see war as opportunity, and this is usually at a point in the game where I think we're coming to the close of the early game. Usually the early game is when you start expanding and establishing your base, and the end of the early game is when all the AI players respond to that by declaring war on you. In this case, that's what happened to us. How we take care of these wars will largely determine how our mid game is going to be. So we'll do our best to give ourselves a favorable position. Picking off from last turn, we sent Xiahou Dun's army across the river. We're trying to reinforce our army over here, which is newly recruited, and we should actually let Cao Cao lead this army because he has the most skill unlocked. Even though I don't think a lot of these skills actually 5% replenishment, 10% attack. Yeah, he only provide some sieging bonuses and morale. He actually doesn't provide anything, I believe. Does he provide anything? 10% range firing rate. Actually, that might be good. We might keep this just because of the firing rate. Replenishment is good, but we're already fully replenished, so that's a little late. We could move this army out and get an ambush somewhere over here, although the chances are quite low because of the terrain. If we can find a more forested area, it might be better. But I don't think we can move into the offense yet. At least until this army is in better position, we should just stay put and use the city as our defense. Elsewhere, we're not really interested in building up Yangzhou. We have limited funds, so let's just hurry it up and go to the next turn. Alright, Dong Zhuo signed a peace treaty with Yuan Shao. That's not good. We actually want them to fight more. Liu Biao and Cai Mao, okay. Ma Teng declared war on Dong Zhuo. Okay, that's good. Keep him busy somewhere else. And in response, Huang Zu declared war on Ma Teng. Sure. Liu Huiming gained the trade honest. Good for her. She can't be our heir yet, so she's not going to be. Our wife is around. So we should give Donghai, the administrator, the assignment so that they can build cheaply. Next turn. Save us a little bit of money. We're not doing so great in terms of reserve gold because of all that's been happening, all the armies we are forced to recruit. So we have to hold back on how we want to build up. Can't just build up as freely as before. We're going to utilize this to the maximum to help us get more money. Yangzhou can stay burning. Alright. Let's see how we should approach this. We could attack Huangzu. We could beat his army and force him to sign a peace treaty with us. That is clearly one option we have. Because I feel like, yeah, there's already been a shift in power balance as we hired a new army. Yeah, I feel like we could definitely do that. One thing we have not been doing well at this playthrough is we haven't been spending a lot of time in the diplomacy screen. This is really because I really want to play a little bit faster. So diplomacy screen tend to take a lot of time. We're pretty good. Not much going on. I feel like we could take a time and peek out over here just to take a look at what's going on in Lujiang. I feel like he has an army that's replenishing right now, so if we can catch it while it's still weak, we can beat him and force a peace treaty. We're not in a terrible rush to get back to Chen. Okay, he does have army here. It's not really replenishing, but if we do beat this army, we can definitely force a peace treaty. We don't have to take Lujiang. I'm not really interested in the commandery just yet. Elsewhere, he continues to be unhappy with us. It's really just because he wants a higher court position. We're not really in the monetary situation to give it to him, though. We could let Wang Langlao stop holding this. I mean, she really doesn't need it. It does boost her to legendary, but like, we don't really need her to be legendary. Yeah, I feel like we should just unequip this. Keep him happy for now. It's more important to keep him happy. Okay, that takes care of that situation. Xiahou Dun will be attacking Lujiang next turn. We'll still remain on defensive. I don't know why Liu Bei has all these armies running around. He's not actually doing much with them. But he is still very friendly with us. So we're not worried that he'll stab us in the back. At least hope not. Alright. Let's see what we can build. Donghai's assignment is now in place next turn. Yeah. Alright, we look at the buildings already. Sorry, I forgot about that. Alright, let's continue. Wow. Okay, so they upgraded their alliance to a military alliance, but this is too hard to read. We'll just look at the diploma screen to see what happened. Korong joined a war alongside Yuan Shu. Yeah, he's their vassal. Alright, Yu Jin got Drill Master randomly as a trait, +1 rank for all recruit for this army. He's not in the army, so it doesn't really help. He's not, yeah, this doesn't really help us. A couple new characters. Jiang Gong. Nope, disloyal, and I think we've seen He Ran already. This isn't new. Yep, also disloyal. So it's basically only ones available so far are disloyal generals for some reason. Alright, so let's take a look at diploma screens to get an understanding of what happened with that alliance issue, just filtered by faction grouping. So Yuan Shao and Liu Dai is in an alliance. Oh, but Liu Dai declared war on us. I guess it's not an alliance war. Yuan Shu hasn't declared war on us, but I think eventually he will. So we'll have a fight over there. There's a coalition up north of Gong Sun-Zan, Han Fu, Wang Quan, and Liu Bei. I think this coalition actually will hold back Yuan Shao. They're all anti-Yuan Shao, I hope. I can definitely use a proxy war once I get enough points to get them to fight Yuan Shao over there. Alliance of the Graceful Crane. Okay, I have not seen this name. This is new. So we have Dong Zhuo, Sun Ce, Liu Biao, Cai Mao, Huang Zu. Okay, this is like the southern forces plus Dong Zhuo. This is actually quite dangerous because this means Sun Ce could attack us at any time. So now I'm thinking we should quickly take back our capital and start sending our army down south again. We'll see. These have no alliances, so that's fine. Okay, so got a good understanding of what the situation is. Since we're not in an alliance war, we could fight and try to still use our technique. Oh, actually, he ran his army away. Now I feel like I should just rush back to the capital. Alright, we still just gonna use normal stance because we still need to replenish for our generals. They're about one turn away. Yep, so we'll be good after this. Liu Bei's army can actually start peeking just to get a look at what we're facing. There's a 70% ambush position here. I feel like we should just take it. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Yangzhou, the burning took care of itself. No need to rush over there. Guangling. Yeah, we don't have a assignment here. We do have assignment in place here, so we should upgrade this for the income and quickly take her back. Because 7 turns, just too much. 3 turns away, so no rush here. We can give an assignment over to Guangling. and have it build something after that. Yeah, we're poor. We're trying to save up money. There's no rush to build these things. The return on investment for all these buildings are usually over 20 turns, so we need money now. So we're not going to build them. Let's just continue. Our ambush failed. They walked to it and it didn't trigger. So now all three armies are looking at us again. We've definitely seen this show before, and we're going to retreat this time instead of taking this fight. This pulls us back. If they want to chase, at least we'll get the city garrison to help us. They're not chasing. This means we can turn around and pick them off next turn using night battle. Okay, the different factions out west are declaring war on Dong Zhuo. Perhaps they sense he has 3 armies here. He does have 1 army at home. We saw it with our spy. This is a coalition war. See, now they're in alliance, not coalition, alliance war. Now they're like in alliance. They just, boom, I'll go to war with you. So we gotta try to avoid that situation. Our ambush failed. 70% still failed. Trespasser by Rong's forces? Okay. Not a big issue. We can let him walk. It's not like we can do anything to him. Let's pick up a new reform and start fighting them. I feel like we have our chance now. We should also pick up Liu Bo for the level 4 inn building. I forgot about this. So there's a lot of things to pick up. Let's get Liu Bo first. Alright. So now it's us returning the favor to Dong Zhuo. They're within striking range to Chen, but we don't have vision over this part. We should attack him. Guo Si's army. Guo Si, Niu Fu, Li Ju. Okay. So if we can pick this army off. Oh, he's running away. Oh, he runs really far. Oh, but we can still catch him. Perfect. Alright, we caught up to him. There's a reinforcement from the livestock farm. But if we do night battle, all that goes away. And we just have to fight his force. Which isn't 2,000 men. This is a mistake by the computer. This 2,000 men include the garrison unit over here, which is like 1,000 plus. If you take away the night battle, if you activate night battle, that garrison goes away. So they actually don't have that reinforcement. They actually only have 1,000 men. So this is why this is bugged out. I think this is something they really need to fix. And because they retreated once already, if we just beat them in the field, this army will be wiped. So that's 1 army group down if we win this. Let's do it. Alright, so they're not exactly very healthy. All their units are missing about 1/3 of their replenishment rate. So we can just set up our trebuchets. They'll definitely be running towards us. It's a bit foggy, so the accuracy is poor. We also don't have flaming shot, so the damage is going to be poor as well. We'll just be defending our front line with spear guards. We should turn off skirmish mode so they don't just run around. We'll have flank guards as well, because they do have 5 units of cavalry. Alright, perfect. That should be able to guard our flanks. We'll have just 2 of our level 3 guys here absorbing enemy archery damage. We'll have to run them out once the enemy front line approach. The remaining force can be hidden on the side. We'll have them come out and charge at the enemy flank once they get closer. The enemy generals are level 1, and level 3. The level 3 guy has our armor that I think they stole from us after killing us. He's the strongest one. The only person who should probably duel him is Cao Cao, but apparently I don't think we should take that risk. We should just let our army kill them generals if they want to duel us. They're also not very healthy, so I don't know if they actually would want to duel at all. So we're all set up. Let's go. They are all friends. Yes, there's no Oaththorn, so there won't be any healing effect or enragement once it goes on. We have close relative between Cao Ang and Cao Cao. So close relative increased morale by 10. There's no relationship there yet. It could be a rivalry in the future. Bombing at the cavalry might not be the smartest choice. Maybe we'll manually control this. So as you see, these are level 3 trebuchets. The accuracy is much worse. Right, if you look at this, the circle is really big. And we can't really see the tracers on these shots because it's not flaming shots. So it's not as easy to detect how efficiently we're hitting. We're killing some men, not a lot. Main goal is really just to weaken the range units. Let's see. It's also night battles, it's hard to see. But it seems like we're hitting this unit pretty good. These cavalry will let them run up. Our spear guards can take care of them. Alright, we'll just try to manually control this slowly and try to get as much damage as we can. It seems like we're doing well against the archers. But I really wish we could get flaming shots soon. Alright, let's see how these do. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Pretty good hit. We just need to keep focused on this group over here. They're the most condensed group. The cavalries are very hard to hit. And there's not that many units in a cavalry unit, so it's better to hit these. Nice. Just want to lead them a little bit. There's a reload time with each, where they gotta go all the way down before firing. So we gotta time it right. Hopefully this shot will wipe out these 2 units. Let's see. There we go. Right. Let's keep manually firing at them. They'll close in a little bit. Oh, there goes all the range units. There's only one group right now. Okay, I feel like we can pull our cavalry units away then. They don't need to be tanking anything because all the range units are dead. They're rallying back. We're not taking this fight against that guy. We could take this fight. He's only level 1. He's also only level 1. So let's take these 2. Alright. Our archer is going to try to whittle down their cavalry. They're very smart. They put this melee cavalry on the side who has the high range block chance and hit all their lance cavalry, shock cavalry on the other side. Alright, we can send these guys out to start hitting the enemy archers. They don't know they're here. They're trying to get a side flank. Once they turn, I'll come out and charge with them. Alright, so let's see where you guys are firing. It's time to just fire the units. Cao Cao can activate his ability to give everyone a little bit of range block chance. He can use his ability. Let's kill him. Come on. Come on, son. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Their cavalry is kind of shattering. We can come out now and wipe them out. Alright, Cao Cao also won. Alright, our cavalry took care of the archers. Now they can take care of the general. We can have this fire the last group. Is he on his horse? If he's on his horse, we can just pull back. Yeah, they can pull back and start killing these guys. Our cavalry is doing okay. Probably better if we pull them out a little bit because there's still one more shot coming over here. Actually, did that fire already? That fired already. Guo Si wants to fight Cao Cao. There's really no need. We can now start killing him, and then we can just call this fight because they're gonna be all destroyed because they retreated once. So there's no need to chase them down actually. Perfect. We'll have everyone kill the general. We won't let him live. If he starts to run like now, we'll still chase him. We'll have everyone chase him down. We won the fight already, although victory hasn't showed up. There we go. He has 9,000 health, but we have all our cavalry chasing him. This is this guy right here. Guo Si is actually pretty famous historically. Led the rebellion, civil war after Dong Zhuo's death. Beat Lu Bu actually. But I think it was more of a political move than on the battlefield. Alright, we got him. Let's claim victory. Alright, ooh, off with his head. Yeah, you see, with some planning, we only lost 13 men to wipe out that army. All 3 generals died, so all their retinues are gone. We will be taking the money because we're short on that, and we really didn't take any losses. There you go. Alright, now we see Lü Bu is over here in the livestock farm. Zhang Liao's there as well. Let's see, what's the closest we can get to him? So I think we're within reinforcement range now. Now Xiahou Dun can take his army up north, attack the livestock farm, and then we can gang up on Lü Bu. This is revenge time, baby. Alright. So they do have a big force because of the 1,000 men from the garrison. But so if this is 1,300 men, I believe, maybe a little less because they're not fully replenished. I expect him to only have about 1,300-ish fighting force over here, and most of his cavalries are injured from the last fight we had when he was trying to take the livestock farm. So we planted our seed for victory there. We have a bigger force than him. We can definitely win this if we set this up correctly. The only issue I see is that if we fight this in the field, our armies are going to be split up because we're reinforcing. So it's likely we have a force here, and then we have a force entering here. And it's hard for our reinforcement force to set up their trebuchets to be effective. So it might be pretty ugly fight inside. And it's always going to be difficult to kill this guy. Look at that item. Red Air, Sky Piercer, Lü Bu's armor, Law Enforcer. This is, I don't know why he has that. We want to capture Zhang Liao even though there's only 19% chance. Alright, we're definitely not going to delegate this. I feel like we have a better shot at just playing this out. We do have the Howitzer of the Han, so let's go. Alright, like we said, the reinforcement positioning is going to be the big issue here. So we're technically only facing them with this army, and perhaps the cavalry unit could make it in time to flank them, but the trebuchet is really not going to make it. We could buy a little bit more time by placing our units a little bit farther back, but it does create more distance for them to cover as well. But those trebuchets don't have flaming shots, so not worth it. Our Howitzer of the Han is still our best unit. We'll set up basically the same way we usually set up with these fights. The weather is decent. Fog is not the best situation for our trebuchets, but not the worst. We'll set up a strong front line. All our generals are healthy. I believe Xiahou Dun has a good shot at least fighting Lü Bu. We might not win that fight, but at least he can hang in there for a little while. And that might prevent Lü Bu from rushing into our army and wrecking it. You know, that's what we want to prevent. We just want to take that off. We should hide these, like always, in a more easily flanking position. It's more difficult to run them out into arrow damage. It's better to hide them on the side. Alright. Instead of making the mistake last time of running our whole reinforcement army over, we'll set up our reinforcement army like this at the point where they come out, just in case they send an army there, and then we'll just run the cavalry out to help out. Alright, let's start. Because of the fog, we can't see them. We should just set up over here once they come out. Okay. Come out, set up. And have our generals I'll keep the strategist over here. It's difficult to run him around on the map. If the enemy general or cavalry intercepts him, he could be in grave danger. Alright, we'll just line everyone up here. We'll have Cao Cao, Chang'an, and all these cavalrymen run over to flank. Let's see, what else can we do with this group here? I think that's it. I'll just keep the rest here. If we lose out over here, at least they can be in a position where they can maximize their damage. Let's flip back over here. They're running their cavalries up, so Howitzer of the Han needs to be patient and not fire at the cavalry. Our spear guards will be the solution to the cavalry. We'll fire into this forest as their main force gets closer. Our second group here that's running over can run slower actually to preserve their fatigue and also not show up. See, right now they're still not visible because of the fog. Once they're visible, they might turn, and then we can't really fight with just that group. So we gotta be patient here. The AI clearly knows what my range of my trebuchet is, because they just get it right on the edge. Good thing you turn off the fire will, or else we're wasting shots on that unit right there. Let's see. Cao Cao, Cao's forces are running out. So this is a perfectly defensible position for the future. In case we lose over there, which I don't think we will, at least we'll have this position over here ready established to still have a fighting chance. Alright, now we can just turn our attention back over here. Alright, their forces are showing up. I want to maximize damage, so I want to hit the tree line so that we light it on fire. Howitzer of the Han is going to be our main attacking force. Let's see, 24 men, 26 men. A few shots should set it on blaze. And most of their range units are in this area too. So, there we go, 96, 70 guys right there. Yeah, their archers are once again routing. Archer militia is very low morale, so they're not very strong here. Perfect. Alright, you see that fire starting? That's what we want. Once we burn that forest, it'll be a slow, steady tick of damage. Okay, we gotta start shifting our attack forward because they're running down this hill right now. We could shift our attack away from this corner because we do have a flank coming from this side. One more shot here. And then we'll fire over here. There's a lot of archery units here. The cavalry will ignore. They can run to this formation all they want. That wasn't so great. Alright, now that they are mostly engaged, we can run a little faster. We can kill Zhang Liao, who is just standing there. Alright, gotta micro this a bit more. Although I think we can win this, we don't need to duel him. He's by himself. We have so many land, we can just kill him. No need to be so honorable here. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, they're pulling their units back. Okay. I don't think we want to duel Lu Bu just yet. If he breaks into our forces and causing a lot of damage, we should do it. No, we should save him for that duel against Lu Bu if we need it. Just pick off the range units. Now their range units are separated from their main force. Time to charge out our cavalry. You see how we're killing Zhang Liao much faster just by fighting him on the field? Alright, we just need to pick off this one last unit. Everyone else, we can hold our position. Nope. We have an archer here. Use the bow to pick off Lu Bu's damage. Okay, we kill that. Nope. Continue to say no. We'll charge the rest of the cavalry over, wipe out their range units, and then we can group both of our cavalry together and charge back and flank the rest of his group. Alright, we just gotta hold the front. Alright, Lu Bu is here. They're out of control because Zhang Liao died. Let's see what we should do. We should fight the weak one first. Actually, the weak one needs to... Oh, no. We should kill Lu Bu first, because if we kill the weak one, Lu Bu will get enraged again. Alright. All their range units are wiped. We're going to take some losses, but we're going to take care of this spear guard unit right here. Rush it down. And then come to help here. Alright, we got this. Alright, we just gotta collapse back into this army right here. Ooh, Lu Xiu is dying to Lu Bu. Did Xiahou Yuan run already? Yeah, oh my god, the morale damage. Okay, we'll run Xiahou Dun out. It's just so hard to fight Lu Bu. Alright, we'll run our forces back. We just need to basically kill Lu Bu and then we win this fight. We can pick a duel with him. I think we can win it, even though we're at a disadvantage right now. We can use our ability. Alright, we're back, boys. And we can give everyone unbreakable. Once we get in within range. Perfect. And we can try to pick off Lu Bu. I don't know if that's possible, but we can try. Alright, we'll charge our army back. Alright, Cao Ang, come on, help Dad. I don't know if we're winning this. Low on health. Yeah. I think maybe we should just run away before we die. Oh, we died. Killed us before we ran away? No. No, we're on the run. Okay, we're good. And then he gets get killed by archers. Lu Bu is fighting all our cavalry units. All the other units have routed, so that's perfect. We should chase him down. We should have our... Alright, we kill Lu Bu. I mean, he's legendary, he's gonna be fine, but... Alright, we have the cavalry unit, so we're gonna actually make sure we kill off all these guys running away so that we don't have to fight them again. Alright, it's gonna be a little long. I'm gonna cut this out, but it's important that we kill them all. Alright, see you guys in the post-battle screen. Alrighty. We took that fight to them. We made sure there were no forces remaining. We captured Lu Bu. Oh, okay. He's only 44. He's disloyal. He's formidable, feared, fierce, and one-eyed. One-eyed. That's interesting. Okay, so I feel like we should hire him for sure. He's just so strong. And then we'll give him one of our faction council positions to keep him happy. I think that's going to be a solution. He can be our replacement for losing Dian Wei. We didn't get Zhang Liao though, which is interesting. Alright, let's occupy. Alright, so let's take care of everything this turn, end the turn, and end the episode. They develop into friends. Xiahou Dun and Xiahou Yuan become oath thorns. Zhang Liao develop a rivalry with Han Dan Shang. Okay, and Xiahou Dun leveled up. We'll pick up Fury. This army is still relatively healthy. It can set out to kill the last army group here, take back our capital. Let's take care of Lu Bu before he gets mad at us. So, as you can see here, his satisfaction with us is 0. It does take him a turn to actually enter our court. Oh. Does this mean we can't keep him happy? Because I don't think we can put him in that position before he comes back. So he might just leave us. in that case, we should definitely take out his horse before we lose him. Xiao Hou Yuan can take his horse. Yes. And Xiao Hou Yuan can take his weapon. And get unbreakable, which is very important, but he shatters morale way too easily. Now Lu Bu probably got the 2 items that we unequipped. We're going to remove it. We're going to give him a very, very, very plain spear. And we're going to take this away from him as well. Take this away from him as well. We'll give this item to Lady Bian because this 2 public order can be very helpful. Let's see, we're gonna make sure he doesn't get any item. Okay, so he's itemless, so in case he leaves us before we even get a turn with him. Actually, we can do this, can't we? It's plus 103 minus 118, so it's minus 15. If we spend 400, we can get plus 15. And then we give him an item like this. Okay, so this ensures he doesn't leave us. Because we do still want him. He's only 44 years old. He's the strongest character in the game. And he's fond towards us. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, so we're at plus 4. So we have that 1 turn to keep him and give him the proper position once he comes back. Okay, so we're good there. Let's see if we need to build anything. We wanted to give administrator here so that they can assignment here so they can start building. Although Jianye is almost done. So if we might need to just give it to Jianye because the new slot opens and then we're gonna build right away. So we don't have the time to actually we have a way to do this. We assign her here. And we cancel Peng Cheng's assignment, which is only bringing us about 100 gold per turn. So next turn, 1 open assignment will be available for us to put Cao Ren in Jianye. So that works. Our armies are ready. Let's end turn here, and we'll call it an episode. I'm ending turn basically just to save, to make sure we have Lu Bu. We don't want another Xu Chu situation. Okay, we're at the new turn. Han Fu declared war on Han, so basically he was ready. Probably gonna declare war on Dong Zhuo soon too. Yep, he did declare war on Dong Zhuo. Good. Kong Zhou. So this is because it's low satisfaction. So we do want to give him a position. He's basically giving us an ultimatum. We could ignore him and just give him the position. We can't promise to him because we must have charismatic and artful to promise it to him. We could also just pay him 500, give plus 10, but there's no need for this. We can just ignore this, give him the position, and it'll be fine. Alright, let's see. He's still here, right? Yes, he's still here. Wait, how did we get this character? Oh, we recruited him? Yeah, he's the good administrator. I forgot about that. He's also unhappy with us because he's level 3 and he's not doing anything. We could put him in a new army with Lu Bu soon. So first, Lu Bu will be our Grand Commandant, which is basic commander. They're all the same. This gives discounts to new recruits, 10% cost. It's pretty good. You do have to spend a lot of money per turn to have him here. Grand Excellence also works, gives 15% industry, which is good too. And this one gives peasantry, 50% peasantry. But both of these actually don't really add up to the cost. Neither does this, but I feel like it's fitting to give Lu Bu the commander position in our faction. He doesn't get along with Cao Cao and Lady Bian, but who cares? Let's take Lu Bu. So he won't have any more satisfaction issue until he's level 8 or higher. He's going to be super happy with us. Look at that smile. Because of that, we'll give him back his item. That was just precautionary in case you ran away from us. You can have your red hair. It's just going to be a lot better on Lu Bu because his abilities. Lu Bu has these awesome abilities that's just going to be a lot more useful on him than on Xia Houyuan. So we will... Yeah, we'll give him the wooden fish. I don't know, there's no one else to give it to. Oh, actually there is someone. He needs it. He needs every bit of plus we can give it to him. I don't know if we should give him that though. Actually, we can. No one else to give it to. Minus 12 is too much. Alright, we're good here with him. We probably should recruit him out to be in the army with Lu Bu. So our Yellow Turban Rebellion situation is still going on here. We won't be doing any more fighting this episode. I think we'll just call it to an end. We got Lu Bu, so that basically does everything for us. There's also the faction mission. We'll do this next turn. We're steps away from retaking our capital away from Dong Zhuo. And we'll punish the backstabbing Liu Dai. And start expanding a little bit this way, now that we have secured the south. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Yeah, as always, please remember to subscribe to this channel to be updated with new episodes that comes out daily for our Cao Cao Let's Play, as well as our other guide videos. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day. Bye!